for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw again on second down, Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill can't get away, and he's taken down. So third and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll look to throw. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a two-point ball game. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Tannehill. Caught by Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. So on fourth down, a big time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
Tannehill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And let's face it, this deal's all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Carr. Able to connect with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Carr. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing his Carr. Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Carlson is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to let it lead on the deep ball. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.